Hi, everyone. My name is Siavash Jalali, and I'm the COO of Prisma Analytics. I'm very happy to be here, and I think today is an excited session for all of you after that we have been listed on La Token. So with me today, we have Ovidiu Toma, CEO of CryptoDATA. And together we want to give you some highlights and insights regarding the next steps of the project. So thank you very much for being with us. First of all, I want to talk about the beautiful community that we have built together. And if you allow me, I will show you some slides that I have prepared for this purpose. Just a second. Here we are. So, as I said, I would like to speak about the beautiful community that we have managed to create so far around Edain. And that's one of the most significant aspects in a project success that is represented by this community. We all truly believe that the success of every project is based on its community, which is around it. Whether we are talking about the investor trust, credibility, or individuals that want to be part of the higher purpose, it's always about having a community that empowers and believes in the success of a project. So we have had all of you, the Edain community, behind us so far for all these major milestones that we have achieved. And at this point, I want to thank you, all of you, for your tremendous support and assistance in bringing us closer to our goals and to our aims. Thank you very much for that. Today, this webinar is for those that understand the implications of a long-term project and do not invest just for a speculated short-term gain, because Edain, as stated since the beginning, is a very long-term project. That's why I want to start by talking about how an active community participation can positively impact the project. We need all of your support from now that we are listed in order to spread this message of Edain and the aims and the goals so that we can grow the community. And for this purpose, we need really your proactive support. All of you that believe in Edain and are here for long term are always welcome to share your thoughts with us. All of us always have done everything in order to reduce your concerns and to answer your questions. We will do our best also in the future to provide you with the knowledge and all the updates that come within the project for the project evolution. Stages we are currently in, what are the obstacles, and we will meet along the way when we successfully achieve our objectives. Just as a very small and quick example, last week we decided to delay the La Token listing because not everybody had the successfully confirmed through the KYC process. And after we received this feedback, and this was due to some technical reasons and so on, we decided to postpone the listing by a couple of days, which was the 11th of April. At this point, I also want to thank you for all your positive feedback on the social media regarding this decision. At this point, I want to also thank our admins that have done a great job so far to keep all of you informed. And I personally want to congratulate them for what they have achieved so far. They have done a tremendous job, I think. And I want to thank all of them for bringing us and the community to the stage and level that we are now today. I want to also let you know that from now, I personally will dedicate more time daily to talking to you on Telegram, and I will be there to answer any valid questions you may have and to basically be an active part of our growing Telegram community. I'm very excited about this already. We are big believers in community building, but we need your help to support the successful evolution of Edain as we are now publicly listed. We are looking for your support from all of you that have been educated regarding this project, Edain, and its goals, in order to somehow combat those that have not have this education, that are not informed about this project, and maybe those that are just hunting the short gains that you can accomplish with such a token. So we need you in order to spread our message regarding all the goals and milestones, upcoming milestones of this project, and in order to convince those that are not at your level of information and education regarding this project. Um, you all know that we have invested in terms of resources, whether we are talking about time, human resources, and financial ones, to contribute to this project. The Edain team has always made the right steps to make sure that our entire community will benefit from this long-term project. And we are all continuously going to listen to you for all of your proposals and all of your ideas in order that together we grow this community. Now is the time to stand together in order to grow together. We really are counting on your support in order to spread the positive message of the Edain and this revolution that we have together started in order to bring this project to the targets that we have set at the beginning. Okay, having said that, I pass now the stage to my very good friend Ovidiu Toma, CEO of CryptoDATA. He is going to talk to you regarding the value of the token and so on. And after that, I will have two additional topics which I want to talk and discuss with you, which is regarding the listing of the additional platforms and also some upcoming applications based on C++8. Ovidiu, the stage belongs to you.
Thank you very much, Sia. Hello, dear community. Hi, everybody. Actually, a lot of our community members joined us today, so I'm very happy. Delighted to be here, and I want to thank you once again for the support and trust you, the Edain community, have in our project since day one, actually. And as Sia very well said, we need all of you to actively participate actually in promoting the project, as this will have a positive effect on the project's evolution. And I believe that all of you understand what the value means for the crypto project, for the crypto world. We have never aimed to develop a project built solely in terms of marketing and with nothing to back it up, as we can find the majority of the projects in the crypto world actually. We never wanted to develop value for the project based only on promises. We wanted all the time to base our value on facts, on real products, and on real projects. As a CryptoDATA CEO, I can say that we have chosen to work on this project because we like to deliver real and tangible products with a very well-defined utility. This was one of the goals for which we got involved in the Edain project, to build new technology, redefine the information industry, and make actionable knowledge available to everybody. For us, it's quite obvious that the true value of a project, whether it's an object, a product, or a service, is given by the utility and the way it satisfies actually people's needs. We're aware that now we need all of you, the Edain community. We need your help in order to grow the beautiful community and in order to grow the project on the long run vision. To explain to everybody what this project is about and what it's based on, to distribute the information so that every interested person can understand what C++8-based apps can deliver in terms of unbiased sentiment analysis, actually. And how important is the knowledge provided by the Edain ecosystem? Because without actually understanding what's the grounds of the project, on the long run, the project has to support, actually, while the community knows how it works, what it does, and how it contributes for our day-by-day lives. Our primary goal is to build this project on a solid foundation, to have organic growth, and without any doubt, in 2 or 3 years, will be stable, as it's based on a real utility, a real project, a real software, and a real technology, and it will not be influenced by any trading movement. If you look at other projects, they all evolve on the market sentiment. They all fluctuate depending on Bitcoin, which acts as a reference point. The reason for these fluctuations is that they have no real utility, actually. They're only marketing projects. Most of them, they are marketing projects. With Edain, we want to bring this utility into the world of blockchain technology and show that there can be long-term projects to provide real results and utility for the users. In order to do that, we also rely on you, the Edain community. You play actually a virtual role, and we work together with us in ensuring the success of the project. That's actually why we always stay focused. We focus our attention on questions and concerns, and we make sure to share with you every step in the evolution of the project. And see, I mentioned earlier, I will myself get involved a little bit more into guiding the community online in the Telegram groups and in social media, because I feel sometimes proper leading and proper guidance actually brings and strengthens the community over time. And over time, we have seen actually some of your concerns, and we want to address them all. The most recent one, some of you stated and wanted to know, is what will happen with the EAI tradable license keys owned by the Edain team. And this is a very important topic we wanted to debate with you. Guys, whether we're talking about the Edain owned by the developers, founders, advisors within CryptoDATA, Prisma, or our partner companies, I want to publicly announce, and please, I want to publicly announce, and please pay attention, that the party involved in the Edain team, in the Edain project, constructing, founding the Edain project, will stake all their Edain tradable license keys in a public wallet, and all of you can have permanent access, transparent access to the information. It's very important to show our community trustworthiness, to show our community transparency, and that is why, I repeat, again, all of us, the founders, the advisors, the partner companies in Edain will keep our founders' EAIs as per the white paper. We'll keep them blocked in a staking wallet publicly announced. So we'll never dump the market. We will never actually come and trade on our own. We do not want to achieve a success as individuals. We want to succeed, to build a successful project altogether. We want to build a successful Edain. The reason behind this decision actually is the fact that we value transparency. We want to provide the chance for everybody interested to be able to follow if a single Edain will leave the respective wallet. And everybody can follow if one single Edain leaves the team wallets. But we promise you, we will not. We want to lead our community by positive examples. And at the moment, to ensure the long-term success of our project, staking represents the best way for us, for you guys, for you, the community. I believe that staking the EAI, the Edains, is one of the ways in which we can express our commitment to Edain as a project, to Edain as a C+A technology. And as we work hard for you to trust and understand the project, we want to make sure that you know we're here for the long run. As I promised before, as I stated in a few other public conferences, we're here for a long run. Edain is a long-run project. Edain is a project built for the future. It incorporates a lot of new technologies, novelties, a lot of patents, a lot of previous work done by Prisma Analytics and the German team over the past 5 or 6 years. So, of course, Edain is a long-run project. Actually, I'm very happy to see that after yesterday's listing, the community welcomed every step we've done, every achievement we've done, because as any project, you have optimistic scenarios and less optimistic scenarios, and you want to make sure you have actually a plan for each scenario. But yesterday, and I want to congratulate the entire team behind the project, the CryptoDATA team, my team, the Prisma Analytics team, and everybody involved in our project. Yesterday, we achieved a major success. We achieved actually, and we exceeded the optimistic plan. The optimistic plan was here. We were yesterday like here because we properly got on trading on the first market. Edain proved 100% functionalities. Actually, everything is amazing. Even the market is amazing. Considering it's the first trading day, the market is actually properly building like a baby, starts to grow. Of course, it will not grow overnight. The market, and I don't mean a growing market in terms of Edain value. I mean, in terms of growing stable orders, growing a sustainable market that step by step will reflect actually the actions we take, the products we build, the products we release, the partnerships actually we sign. Because a properly built market should reflect actually every action, every release, every achievement of the project. And of course, over the next few days, the market will start constructing and building better by better in terms of orders, in terms of liquidity, engagement, community, as well as we publicly announced these days, a lot more other markets and exchanges will come in the next few days. and Edain will start trading on a number of top 10, 15 exchanges, coin market cap. So actually the next 2-3 months actually is the first achievement, the first milestone of building the markets, of achieving a few of top 10 probably said trading exchanges. So guys, I just want to tell you one single thing. We are successful. The business is, the project is amazing. The project is successful. Now Edain starts actually. Edain starts now. Once it goes free in the market, once it shows the real value, the real utility, the real technology, now is the time when the Edain actually project starts. Before that, we were in a pre-sale, in a pre-phase. Project Edain actually started on the 30th when we minted Edain, and actually really started yesterday when it started to be tradable, because actually the main purpose behind Edain is to become a tradable license key. So I don't want to have a boring speech. Thank you very much for the moment. Sia, the floor is yours onwards, and I'm here all eyes and ears, and probably I'll take some questions after. Thank you very much.
I hope that you can hear me. So the next period is dedicated to the listing of the Edain in as many exchanges as possible in order to give our community a fair chance. As you already know, we have been listed on La Token yesterday, and as Ovidiu was talking just right now to you, that was a very successful start, I think, for our project. Having said that, we are now on our way to get listed on more and more exchange platforms. The next platforms that are going to come within the next days and weeks are Whitebit and DigiFinance. Both of these exchanges operate in more than 190 countries and will lead the way on listing the Edain and making it available in the world. As you know, we are also in advanced discussions with Binance, and we continue to work on the documentations that is needed for that and take the essential steps in order to list ourselves on Binance as soon as possible. So the next steps are Whitebit and DigiFinance, and after that, hopefully, based on our efforts, we will also be listed on Binance, as we have shared this information even before with you. Edain is an ERC20 smart contract, as many of you know that have been following us throughout the last months and days and weeks. And through the Edain blockchain, it will be possible to be implemented in multiple exchanges via blockchain bridges. We continue implementing this on centralized and decentralized exchange platforms. I just wanted to add one thing. We are on all these centralized platforms because, as you know, based on the regulations in the US, all of our users can choose that one. Nevertheless, we are also following up with the decentralized platforms because we want to give you a fair chance to be listed on all of these exchanges. But again, as the value of Edain is nowadays, since yesterday, been determined by the demand and supply, don't forget that the whole strategy that we are based on is based on the utility that we provide with this project. And the utilities are the applications that we will bring out after decision point, step by step, that are based on our C+8 technology. More or less, the structure and this ecosystem we are in is based on collecting, processing, storing, and interpreting the data, and then we put this as a fuel in these applications that are based on C+8. Edain represents just the access unit in order that you can use these applications, and the applications at their own, they get access to this valuable data knowledge vaults that we are setting up for different topics. So again, Edain as a token is for you and worldwide at the global level to access our applications, and the applications will provide you those kind of queries, informations, and insights that you're looking for. Being a tradable license, for sure, Edain can change its value depending on the demand and supply. But the real value of this project, as Ovidiu also mentioned before, is coming out of these utilities. Now, as a strategy, we seek to promote the applicability and the utility benefits of the Edain models. What do I mean by this? We have started already, and we will be very active both in the B2B and in the B2C segment by providing and making more and more partnerships with various entities and organizations that require and are dependent on analytic tools. This is more or less our focus in B2B sector. And in B2C segment, in order to give everyone an easy access, we will also come up with the lighter versions of these applications so that it's accessible to each and everyone. We can increase the value of this project, guys and madams, only by spreading the word and bringing more and more proactive users for these utilities so that they get the value add out of these applications, they know how to use it, and they can do better decisions and better analytics based on these digital tools that we are providing. Our goal at the end of the day is to create a community that is actively using this technology and is also actively using these applications. And we are very open to improve them through your constructive feedback, advice, and ideas. So please help us and be a proactive part of our community. I personally still think that Edain at this stage is very undervalued, and within the time, the more information we get into our knowledge words and the more applications we put up, the more demand we will create for all of you as users and the other new community members that are going to join us, in order that we spread the knowledge as a utility to the entire world. Okay, last but not least, and very linked to what I just discussed, is I just want to announce the next release of our second C+8 application. And I'm very excited at this moment that this will be something that has not been available on the market so far. Today, in a couple of hours, we will launch Decision Point Crypto. And this is the next application based on our C+8 technology. Decision Point Crypto will serve you as a go-to instrument that will provide actionable knowledge for all of you that require information within the crypto world, giving you the chance to have an actual objective analysis before making any decision regarding investments. Decision Point Crypto is an application that uses strong AI capabilities to help users in their day-to-day tradings. And as we all know, sentiment data analysis in terms of wealth management and stocks, that's something that is an additional information on top of the fundamental informations regarding the companies and their activities. But in the field of cryptos, I think the weight and the importance of sentiment analysis, which we are doing, is going to have a much bigger influence and power. As you probably know, decision-making is one of the most important skills ever known in the history of mankind. Good decisions have been great thinkers, great leaders. Those that have done the best decisions, they have also been more successful in their lives. Decision-making has the power to affect and shape your entire future. Every decision that you make and you take in your life, rather good or bad, has an impact for you and for your entire community to the end of your life, and you will see the effects of it. So this, because all I want to say at this point is that with Decision Point, rather the company version or with the crypto version, that this application is there to empower you and to give you the ability to make better decisions. Why? Because both decision points have the aim to cover the news whether it is in social media or other sources, on a daily basis, summarize the entire information that they have received. And with the help of NLP and AI, you will get the summary of whatever has been in the news and in the social media, as I just said to you, in a dashboard with all these indicators that are dedicated for crypto, that they are going to be different than those that we have in the company version. And then you can have your own analysis based on this summary that is in front of you and make better decisions in terms of investments for your tradings, for cryptos, and so on. Decision Point Crypto will be very easy to use because the logging interface is the same one as the Decision Point for the companies. And also, you can insert a query about the crypto asset, very similar to what you are doing with the company version. And then based on the certain indicators, as I just previously mentioned, you can see the influence of whatever these indicators will have on the price of this particular crypto that you have picked up. This is a tool that excludes any subjective data analysis interpretation, making impossible for the result to be alerted from personal, misdirected, or partially modified interpretations. So basically, it's bias-free, and this is one of our USPs that we over and over again, because the machine power based on AI and NLP will just read the news, and without any human intervention, will give you the result in a kind of summary based on this indicator. So I think this is going to be very, very excited for you and for us and for the entire community to see what is the feedback and what is the value add of this particular applications that we have put together. The indicators within the Decision Point Crypto provide insights also into social aspects of the market evolution and giving the users the relevant data concerning investment, risk, value, perception, and many, many more. This application will be in 4 modes. Again, very similar to the one that we have for the companies, which are the beginners, advanced, pro, and custom space. Now I have a next headline that I want to tell to you, and that is we have decided, exactly like the Decision Point company, to give you and the entire community the possibility to use Decision Point Crypto for the next 4 weeks for free. And this is going to be also very valuable for us because we need your constructive feedback, advice, and ideas, because I think many of you, for sure, are in the world of the crypto and the crypto assets. And once using this application, which has been very precisely developed for this niche of the market, you are the best that can send us any feedbacks or ideas or advices if we need to have any changes for these applications or improvements. Thank you very much for taking your time today. I don't want to extend the timing that we have put here previously. Thank you for believing in our project. Thank you for sharing all of your insights and feedbacks with us. And I can assure you that the team along the way is here to support you. And we need, as we mentioned at the beginning of this webinar today, more your proactive support in terms of spreading the word and using our utilities, the applications, which is the main value of this project, Edain. And please be sure that within the time when the data in our knowledge base is getting more and more, is getting smarter within the time with the parsing activities that we have started at a very high level, and also with having more and more applications, and also with growing the community with you guys, the value of Edain will increase, because this project, as Ovidiu mentioned before, is not just based on some theoretical project aspects that we want to achieve. It is based on a fintech startup that has started his activities 4 or 5 years ago and have invested a tremendous amount of time, money, human resources to achieve these milestones that we are now presenting to you. Thank you very much. And thank you for having me today for this webinar.
Thank you very much.